mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, cats, and lemurs. Welcome to the stream. Lemurs. That was the next animal. That's what Noah did, wasn't it? When he did his order. Dogs, cats, lemurs. Get them on. Morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're good. I've had a coffee already. Can you tell? We've got aliens. Yeah. Lemurs are aliens. There's a conspiracy. Write that down. I'm a tiger. What about non-gender? Absolutely. Ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between and outside of that. Of course. Inclusive. That does need changing, doesn't it, as a saying? That'll be next. Not, what do people say to be politically correct when this? Do they not say ladies and gentlemen these days? It's a valid point. Very valid. How are we doing? Who we got? Should just say good morning. Yep. Do you know what? Let's start again. Good morning. David, Ollie, Rob, Sinks, Keeney, Dave, Leone, Hoodoo, Dave. I've already said your name. Said it twice. You got two. Kokota, of course. Good morning. Kelsey, how you doing, buddy? They just stay quiet and not risk it. Yeah, no, fair enough. Shall we go on the screen? This is quite a Sunday morning song, actually. Anyone else have that memory, or was that a memory of mine? Like Sunday mornings, your mum's doing the hoovering. You wake up, it's kind of fresh. You know you got a Sunday roast coming up. That's a nice memory, that is. That's a nice memory. Morning footy fans, that would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Hello. I've just done my hair without looking, so I'm happy with that, to be honest. It's very Steven Gerrard sweep, isn't it? Peter Crunchy, please. Well, oh, got ya. Yeah, no, you're already on it with the World Cup early. I like it. Good. Did we win the cup? I had to go and watch Everton, so missed it. That's unfortunate, Hoodoo. You'll have to go back and watch it. Someone tell him. Someone tell him what happened. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you. Still buzzing after that comeback. The comeback, honestly, I reckon it'll be one of those games that does go down in history. Like, it's very rare for that to happen on FM, isn't it? Like, you get the late shows, but we were 3-0 down in the 82nd minute and won the game. Obviously on penalties. We should have won it in... Look, Lenny scratched me. I've distracted myself halfway through my own sentence there. Did you see that? I say scratch me. I picked him up and was pulling him around. Zealand will kill for a game like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was one for the ages for sure. I'm glad I watched it on there after seeing your tweet. Good. Yeah, I'm glad. That's good work. And obviously, Ollie's doing good modding there. There's a link to the Clates Live channel. If you want to watch it on YouTube, you can. I put all of the VODs up there. So if you miss something, you can watch full VODs on YouTube, which I know some of you prefer. Lenny scratched me short. I mean, Cat's not here, so make of that what you will. We witnessed greatness yesterday, no doubt about it. Absolutely. We'll have a look at that game today. The other thing that is going on today is the fact that we have got lots of transfers to go and do. I've been thinking about it, and then I didn't want to overthink it and leave you guys out of the thoughts process. So I've left it at that, basically. We've got stuff to do that we're going to have to do together. We're going to think about transfers. I've started to make a bit of a plan with a bit of a Excel sheet, but I'm not sure we really need it, to be honest. We have to sign Brazilians, don't we? So we'll get to that in a second. Have you not seen... I have seen that, David, actually. I watched it again, actually, over the Christmas break because John hadn't seen it, so I watched it with him. Have you signed the post? What a post that was. Did they hit 2 penalties off the post of theirs? We hit 1, and then Savio hit it as well in extra time. It was good, wasn't it? Sunday for me was dinner, bath, heartbeat, London's burning, then school the next day. Sounds all right, that, Keeney, yeah. Heartbeat. What a show. Loved the intro. The rest was quite boring, actually, as a child. Heartbeat. Why does a love kiss stay in my memory? Yeah, Savio hit it too. It was a banger. Isn't the Netflix cat thing really weird? Yeah, really, really weird. Really weird. Quite scary for what the state of mankind is at the moment. Well, not at the moment, whenever it was, but at the moment it's still also pretty scary. Savio missing the shootout. Should have him as Savino from now on. Yeah, you're probably right. Morning, Sam. How you doing, buddy? Ryan, welcome in. Stockport County are massive, according to one person in the chat at least. What's the plan for the puns? I've got it down, I think, Leonie. It would be nice if someone could do the polls, but we can do it later on. We can just do it whenever you're ready. There is no rush with that. It's a transfer stream anyway, so we're going to be chatting. We're going to be chilling. We'll do the puns. We do need to come up with which ones are the entrants, but we can do that together. We kind of did it together for the last one, didn't we? And then we'll do the polls for the rest of it. We need some puns dits, yes. It's both, Keeney. It's, well, whichever one you think is going to be the majority for the stream, but it's both. Yeah. Is it a pun stream or is it a transfer stream? We'll find out, won't we? Thoughts on Derby County? It's a sorry state of affairs, isn't it? Delusion. I think Gary Neville put it quite succinctly in his little interview bit that he did. He kind of nailed it, to be honest. The puns are the big draw for today. Transfer business is an added bonus. Yeah, definitely for some, that'll be it. Napoli have released their 11th kit of the season. Now, is that hyperbole or is that literally their 11th kit of the season? Napoli love a limited edition one, don't they? Genuine. Wow, that is wild. Almost as many as Arsenal, actually. They must be catching up. Fun heartbeat fact. The train station was also Hogsmeade Station. Was it, Dave? Great fact. We have started off with a banger of a fact in today's stream. The train station in Heartbeat was the same station as the Hogsmeade station in Harry Potter. I wish they did more with Hogsmeade. I'd love to go to real Hogsmeade. I don't want to go to like Harry Potter Studios and go there. I want to go to the real one. What a place. Sounds insane. I went on a school trip to a Victorian town. I'm sure some of you have done this. Basically a museum, but they'd made it into a Victorian town. You had to dress up as a Victorian child. You could go around and buy. I bought loads of boiled sweets. What an experience. Did anyone else do that as a child, or was that just me? Because it's a sketchy memory, but it's a brilliant one. By the way, a player in Thailand scored a last-minute equaliser last night, took his shorts off and put them on his head. Well, let's do that if we win a game today. I'm saying that knowing that we don't have a game. He'd done a similar thing at Ironbridge Gorge. See, Ironbridge Gorge now rings a bell with me. Maybe it was the same place. I don't know where it was. It was good, though. Like a proper... That's what school trip should be. You know, just watched Harry Potter recently. Nice, Luke. Did you enjoy it? Have you watched all of them? We did a Victorian Day experience thing and someone had to wear a dunce hat. Yeah, we've done that a few times. I've done that as a teacher. And you just shout at them and get them to sit in their little rows and get someone... And then, yeah. I won't say I committed to it fully. Some of the other teachers really went for it and I was kind of like, I look silly. And the kids were like, you do look silly. And I thought, well, we've kind of ruined the illusion now, haven't we? Greatest movie franchise of all time. Who watched the reunion? It's a bit weird, that reunion, wasn't it? It's quite sad in some bits. It was nice and nostalgic. It was weird the way they just didn't really include J.K. Rowling in it, though, wasn't it? Probably for good reasons, but yeah. You normally look silly. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Hello, Jocker. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Good morning. You watched all of them with the missus. She's obsessed. Lovely, Luke. You got some points there. Well done. Don't like J.K. Rowling. No. She can get in the bin, to be honest. But there we go. That is just one man's opinion. Well, two, actually, if you count mine and Dan's there. You like the reunion? Oh, no, it was a good watch. It was a good watch. I liked particularly when Hagrid, that's not his real name. Robbie Coltrane is his name, isn't it? When he was like that poignant bit where he's like, I won't be here that much longer. He wasn't talking as Hagrid. I don't know why I did the voice. But Hagrid will live on. That's what he said. That's not bad, that. Out of 7, please. My Hagrid impression there. I want ratings. Go. 3rd did the J.K. Rowling opinion. Good work. There we go. We're all in it. We're on it. 0, says Ian. Right. I thought that was quite good. 3. 3. That's below average. I'm mortified. I'm not doing more now. That's it. You've ruined it, chat. 5. That's better. 6. 7. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Hoodoo. 7, Hagrid. 5, Coltrane. True, I was actually not doing Hagrid, was I? I was trying to do Coltrane, so maybe that's it. Never watched Harry Potter, but if he's from Bristol, it's good. There's a bit of Bristolian in Hagrid, isn't there? That's weird to think, isn't it? He does actually mention Hagrid in the film. I think it might even be in the book, actually, he mentions Bristol, which I find funny. What do you think of this guy? Let me click on it. 6.9, I'll take that, big man. I'll take that. Sondra Wager. Yeah, unbelievable. How old is he? He's 20 Gamal. Excellent. Very good. Yes. All right, chat. Shall we move to... Well, we'll do a bit of FM to start with, shouldn't we? He's insert City Rovers fan. Yeah, we don't know, do we? Dan's doing polls. Excellent work. Good modding between the mods there. You do love to see it. Chat, there is a tweet that I've done. Did I link it? I think so. If you want to go and retweet it. I didn't actually link the stream in it, so that was good going, wasn't it? I forgot to put that bit in, but it does explain that we are live right now, and it does explain that we're going to do the puns later as well. What does Will actually do here? He's here for vibes. Turns up later, says hi to everyone, brings the morale up, and we all tell him to shut up. I'm here because of said tweet, hence my first comment. See? Oddsy, it works. It works. Do you know you can actually see how many people click on your tweets and like the links? It's quite interesting. I did that for all of my tweets the other day. Enjoyed it. We've got some replies, by the way, on the Twitter. It's like we're going to the phone lines, isn't it? Alex Twixera is quite good from Sorbo. And also, this is good. Matt says, Gabrielle Smartinelli. So we've got some entries there from the Twitter. We'll check in later with that as well for the pun thing. But first, let's go to Football Manager 2022. I've announced it there, which is nice, isn't it, for everyone? Here it is. We are in the transfer window. It's the 21st of May, and I have made a bid for a player, everybody. Do you know how I said I was looking at it and trying to make a decision about what to do? I accidentally got a bit carried away, and I've put the first bid in of the summer. I haven't spent all of the money, though. You'll be happy to know, because that would have been really boring for the stream, wouldn't it? If I was like, I've spent all the money, so now we're just going to be clicking continue, which is basically what we'll do anyway, but there we go. Will Watford sack Ranieri? Eventually, yes. And it won't be a very long eventually, which is mental. Don't let the fact that Watford sack managers every 3 months distract you from the fact that Ranieri deserves the sack. He's not been great, has he? But at the same time, He's been there for 3 days or something, right? Dave Kit Katson is good. That is really good. Coffee juice. Yeah, good question. Both is the answer. Yes, we do have a coffee. It is in the Ember. I'm going to check my Ember settings, actually. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that is good, actually. Good coffee. It's at a good temperature, but let me check it works. Oh, also, if you do want to submit any more... Hey, Bandy. Thank you, buddy. Congratulations are in order. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. You can go and catch up on it if you want. It's everywhere on the internet. Daily Blint is also good. Why not just the confectionery cup? Yeah, it could be that, couldn't it, to be fair? How's Lenny today? He's here. I'll show you. Well, I say he's here. He's there. He's got his hot water bottle. He's had his breakfast. If I say those words, he might perk up. He hasn't. He's asleep. Lenny. Oi. No. All right. He's chilling. He doesn't even want to listen. Shall us mods go through the list and pick 16? That could work, actually, Ed. If someone could do that and pick a top 16, that would work. You might have to look at all... Here he is. Look. He's on the move. He loves his hot water bottle. He proper, like... When I get it, you know how, like, dogs get all, like, excited when you get some food? He does that for the hot water bottle. He hears it filling up and he's like, ooh, and then you put it down and straight away he lies on it like this. I'm not good at making these kind of decisions. I mean, we can argue them. If a mod decides them, we can then put them in and people can debate them. We might do some changes. That could work. Hang on a second, chat. Let me check my Ember is connected so that we don't get a cold coffee. No one wants that, do they? He's in the same position as my little fella at the moment. Lovely stuff.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, why is that below the Lenny cam? We do actually have new alerts coming. I got some of them, but there needed to be a little tweak to them. But the subscriber one has been changed. So later we might see that at some point. It's not perfect yet. I need to remove the sound and stuff. But just if you want a sneak preview of it, it's there for later. I find it hilarious you talk about Lenny and his hot water bottle when it's 9 PM and 84. Yeah, that must be weird if you're not in there. That's fair. This could be something Will could do if he wasn't working for Mike Ashley. True. Let's see it. I actually probably can see it if I just if I redo one of the subscriptions from yesterday. Ready? Do you want to see? Oh, Lenny just got up. Here it is. So at the moment, it's got 2. There you go, look. That looks nice. It's got both sounds on it at the moment, which I'm going to change. I know what you meant, Ollie, but do you know what? I'm not going to sell out that hard just yet. There you go, look. It's got both the sounds on, which I will change. And I might do some new... Should we do a new sub sound, or do we want bodies? What do you reckon, chat? Do we want something new? Do we switch it up? Or does bodies die with that? Do we need to keep it going? See, I'm not sure. Maybe like... I don't know. Not sure. What? I'm just thinking out loud. That's all. I haven't made a decision. Just yet. When will you then? Oh, at some point, I'm sure. To adapt a previous submission, Joel Linton. Yeah, that also works, Matt, to be fair. That works really well. Gabby sound as the subscriber sound. Absolutely not. We'll never have a subscriber again. I'm popular, but I think you should change it. I think so too. I don't want to get rid of bodies. No, I don't think it works great as a sub sound. Because usually we're playing music and it kind of just moves. It like blends in with the music. Do you know what I mean? I think it should be something quicker, snappier, and maybe more punchy for a sub sound. Like it should be like maybe even like this. This should be the sub sound. Oh, thank you. Like that works. That works. I think that's one of the bit sounds, but something like that works. Do you see what I'm saying? And then bodies could be something else. Maybe bodies should be like the raid sound. Yeah, I'm thinking out loud here. Anyway, we'll get to that. I love how today we're just going to have like the normal stuff going on, and then there's just going to be confectionery puns in there. All our friends are watching us. It's not all our friends are so serious. It's all our friends are watching us, Hodsy. But I mean, to be fair, make of it what you will. Yeah, I'm on board. Yeah, you see, just I don't know. We'll make a chat. We'll make a bit of a decision. Makes me chuckle too. Maybe I'll bring in something completely different. Don't know. Maybe it'll be like this. Just a little little family fortune sound. So seriously, the second line. Yeah, no, it is, I think, actually. The goat sound. That could work. What train is that? That's a B43-100. Lovely. I don't know. I don't think that's a real train, is it? By the way, chap, I've made a transfer bid. Would you like to see who I've bid on? That I think is probably going to be joining. Can you guess? So think about our transfer window and what I said we were going to do. Who did I say that I wanted to go and bring in? Now we good. Nice. No, you don't want to guess. Okay. It isn't. What are we saying? It isn't the B43-100. Oh, bloody hell. Carry on chatting. All right, fair enough. R9. Yes. No. Is he on the game, actually? Because he's at... I don't think he will be, but he is at... What's it called, isn't it? In Spain. No. It's not Adriano. It's not Joel Linton. Put it in the Discord. If anyone has any final chocolate-related puns. Yeah, get it in the Discord. Exclusive. Clayton knows nothing about trains. No, I don't. That is true. Robinho. Right, these guesses are ridiculous. We've done a bid. We've done a bid for Gabriel. I think it's a good bid. I wasn't expecting it to be accepted. And I know it's got a 35% of next sale attached to it, which is a yikes. But I think to be able to get him for 13 million makes this worth it. We talked about him being the best left-footed defender that we could possibly bring in. And we're going to get him for 13 million up front. Walter Samuel. It's not him. I think this is a good bid. Rafa Toloi is actually half Brazilian, isn't he? I did look at him. He's 31 though. That's a very Clayt structuring of the deal. It is, isn't it? But it's 23 million pounds until we have to pay 20, which is quite a lot. But do you know what? He's valued at 50 already. I would pay 50 million for him. Just straight up, right? He's really good. Have a look at him. Would you pay 50 million straight up if you had unlimited money? I think he's worth it. We're just going to do that over a long period of time. And I think it's paramount that we bring in, like, him, basically. He's the best left-footed Brazilian centre-back. I think he's really good. I think we should do it. Sell him off to 45 games. Well, we might have to. The thing is, we can't really sell him because he's... If we do that, we're going to only get 65% of the deal, aren't we? Yeah, he's good. I think he's good. Good at the corner headers as well. Basically, I was thinking about the team and I was thinking, do we go to this next year? Possibly, or something that's very similar to this for next year. The cam spanner or the spannerish, whatever we want to call it. But even if we don't, and we stick with what we know, which is this, is next season the season where we try and get a full Brazilian team? I know he's brilliant, but do we try and fade out Zagadou? Breno could have been the GOAT if he hadn't gone to prison, been deported from Germany. Yeah, doesn't help that, does he? Hello, Will. Welcome in. That's what I'm thinking. Do we sell Zef Week? Because he's wanted by Ajax and Crystal Palace now. We might be able to get a decent amount of money for him. He's now valued at about 51 million pounds. We could really go and get some players in. Did I just hear fade out Zagadou? Well, I think so, yeah. If we're going to really commit to the Brazilian thing, if Zagadou's your backup centre-back, brilliant, right? We could even sell Zagadou to pay for Gabby, to be fair. Yes. But, like, basically next year, say what's his face is there. Gabriel is there. We'd sell Zef Week, and in fact, we could even bring in Calvin can start or Caligari can start. Either of the two are really good. Good joke, Clates. What, selling him? Surely ignore the DLP. What do you mean? Ignore the DLP box-to-box crap. What? Oh, you mean for Caligari? Yeah. Well, maybe. But basically, it'll be Caligari or Calvin in there. We're just struggling for midfielders that are Brazilian that are really good at the moment. But you might be right. We might just do Caligari starting in there. He's actually wanted, Caligari, by... Palace want all of our players at the moment. How are you going to get around the European registrations? That's the thing. That's going to be really, really tough. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I actually did put another bid in. You say put a bid in for Thales Magno. I've offered to loan him again for... Can I see it? I can't show you it. Basically, pay 26k of his wages all year, and that's it. We can just loan him again. So that kind of moves that one down the line. I'm thinking he'll either be a year closer. He'll probably be a year closer to his contract running out, and we can get him for basically free and just pay his wages. So I think I'm going to go and do that. He's now Brazilian in your heart. Who are we talking about? Thales Magno. Oh, he's Brazilian. Monkey Wrench. It's like a spanner, but variable. I like that. Rob speaking facts. What did he say? Joel Linton is the obvious Brazilian midfielder. I mean, it would be quite nice to make that work, wouldn't it? Any future fee? No, there's no future fee, but they still want mad money for him. So I'm thinking we just do another loan and then we'll see after that, right? In terms of European registration, I don't actually know what we're going to do, but that's why I'm thinking we'll keep players like... Well, Patrick's going. Keep like Dardai in there. We just need a few, don't we? And I'm hoping that like some of our youngsters are going to get there. I don't know is the answer for the European registration. Yeah, it is what it is. We might just have to be terrible in Europe until we get players coming through. I don't know. Reece James and Marco Topic. I've started. Good. Reece's James. I see what we've done there. Now, Walter Samuel, who was Argentinian. He was, yeah. And retired about 10 years ago. So, the other question, I suppose, alongside that is, does Santos get faded out of the team? Do we try and bring somebody else in here? Which means our team can be fully Brazilian. We've also got Brenner joining up front. Is this a good enough strike force? Of course, Martinelli comes back in, probably in there, right? And then it usually goes like that. Do we need to replace Arthur? Arthur is wanted by Dortmund. After the Pokal final, absolutely not. He only assists 20 a season. No, I know, but like, I know, we love him, obviously. You're talking to the biggest Michael Cuisance stan on the universe, I think. But he's not Brazilian. How in depth, how into this Brazilian thing are we going to do? And he'll still be there in case of emergencies. That's the question, isn't it? It's what we need to decide, really. I was having a look. Praxis could be a shout for the midfield depth. I'm not sure we need depth, really. We've got Fred. Maybe we do need a little bit more. We've got Fred and we've got Arau. We will have Cuisance if we bring in another one as depth. That's pretty good depth. Caligari can play in there. I feel like we've got depth. We just maybe need... Yeah. Biggest. Also because you're the only. Well, also true, yeah. Cuisance also went to the Novak Djokovic School of Virology. We don't bring that up. It's... that is a stain on his reputation. We don't need it. Tete from Shakhtar. Brilliant, Andy. But very expensive. We looked at Matt. We looked at Nunes. Unbelievable. I wonder if he's still at Sporting, I think. I think if his value has come down at all. Why can't... Oh, there he is. If his value is down at all, then absolutely, I love him. Really good. It was between him and Antonio that we signed. I think his value might be down, you know. Because I would be absolutely on board with signing him. I know he's right-footed, which might hurt our DLP plans. But you know what? Do we just go for it? He's actually not terrible at corners as well on 13. We could maybe make it work. I'd be all on this, but he's not interested. Right. That's weird because we are in the Champions League. 30 to 49. We might be able to get him. I'm going to go and... Let's get a scout following him around his house and his place of work until full knowledge. That might tempt him them a little bit. Portuguese flag. Yeah, unfortunately, he does have a Portuguese flag, but he was born in Rio de Janeiro. So I think we get away with it. But does that ruin the aesthetic of this? Maybe. South for 3 mil and then 5 mil for 20 years. What are we saying? Buy even. Oh right, you're saying what Nunes to buy him just stagger it basically with installments. Well, that is what we would do if we go and choose to do that. Yes, but yeah, this is the squad. So today we're going to be exploring all of our opportunities, all of our angles to improve it. I do wonder if we need another all-star striker if one comes up, if there's one out there. My question is this guy now able to be bought? Not him, but him. Because his loan finishes next month. And I actually think he would be sensational for us. Because just look at his profile. What is he, chat? Say the words. There's 3 words you need to write in the chat here. And what is Carlos Vinicius as a striker? Not average. That's not the answer. He's big, tall, and he's strong. Exactly. He's not actually that fast, I suppose. He's not slow, though, to be fair. Get Jair Bruno out of retirement. Imagine. But, yeah, right. As our left-sided pressing forward, or as our... well, basically as one of our strikers. Hey, big man! Chat, thank you. Chat. Ash, I was going to say. Ash, thank you for the 27 months. Chat, you need to show some love. That is as long as you can possibly be subscribed. Ash is back for his 27th month. I appreciate it. Former Tottenham fraud. Yeah, true. I know it's obvious, but if you looked at Gabigol, I've never found Gabigol actually scores many in FM. Right? Scored against Marine. That's the hallmark of a great striker. And did the Mbappe. Remember, okay. Right? He's wrong. I like it, Ollie. That works. 27 is a big number. He is also 28. If that's what... Oh, you're talking about the months. Yeah, 2007 is a big number. He is also 28, so we maybe need to think about that. I'm going to ask his agent. 15 million. Imagine, like, it's basically 3 million. Maybe 5 million out of our budget for the year, and we get... Is he that good, though? Should we have a look at Brazilian players and see if there's anybody... Let's just look. I'll tell you what we'll do. We are just going to look for... I was looking at... This is me finding our centre-back, by the way. Gabriel is by far and away the best option we can sign at centre-back. So some of those names that you were talking about, they were actually there. There you go. Good modding again from Ollie there. Some of those names like Taloy, Ibanez. Marcao is maybe the backup option, I think, for Gabriel. He's 26. He's not terrible, you know. Would be cheaper as well. Only 6'1", which I don't love as much. Only 13 jumping reach, but still a pretty good defender, I think. If Gabriel does reject us for whatever reason. Ibanez is excellent. He is right-footed, though. I do wonder if we should sign him anyway, if we can. He's wanted by Real Madrid and Bayern, though. So I wonder if he'll go to them, but yes. Marcao sounds like a player we've renamed. It does, doesn't it? Even as a backup, 50 mil is worth it. Jockster, you mean for Carlos Vinicius? I tend to agree. What I'm going to do, chat, is just look. Let's look at Brazilians and just think who would actually want to talk to us. In fact, not even that. Which Brazilians are out there that we need to go and sign? Vinicius Jr. is wanted by Tottenham. He'd be quite good to sign, wouldn't he? Did he play last year? Yes. Why did Tottenham want to buy him, and how much would he cost? Would he be interested in us? No. But 68 million, we could even do that, you know. Maybe. Rafinha? Wanted by Real... Oh, Rafinha wanted by Real Madrid? I thought that was on loan there. Very expensive. Evander didn't look that great in our save. But then we were also not looking... Is it this one? Yeah, this one. He's gone back to Brazil. And he's not looking amazing. He's obviously quite good, but not amazing. So I don't really think he's an option, unfortunately. Rafinha as the AM would be great, yeah. Be really good. See, often offload him. Jesus could be a shout, you know. Wanted by Juventus. Wouldn't be interested. Did that say how much he would go for, though? 48 to 77. See, it's maybe possible. Don't know. I feel like we've definitely improved our defence if we bring in Gabriel. I looked at Gerson as well, by the way. Gerson is actually fairly interested now. You could get him... It's not 110 million. It's actually... Well, I managed to structure a deal which they accepted for like 50 million. So I didn't want to do it, though. We had Kyle George on loan last year, Butterfly. Diego Carlos was class for me. Obviously linked with Newcastle at the moment, isn't he, Diego Carlos? We've not looked at him on this save. He's 30. He is excellent. I wonder... 52 to 64 million. See, it's just a lot of money, isn't it? He's good, though. Paqueta. I've put them in an AI-generated bracket, so it's fair. Good work. Which skin do you have? This is just the default skin, Butterfly. David Neres. How... Neres was on here. I just saw him. We don't play wingers is the one thing. I mean, he could become our cam, couldn't he? 46 to... He's affordable. 9 concentration, 9 decisions is a bit meh. We have Martinelli Endo. Martinelli is playing for us. We've bought him. Bruno from Lyon looks great. What was the reason we didn't go for him last time? I think he might have moved. No, he's still there. Like, is this our midfielder? Imagine him. Doesn't have the set pieces, I suppose. Imagine him alongside Antonio as our midfield 2. Menino's really good, Butterfly, but we've got right back sorted. Right back's not really a position we need. Anthony is Brazilian, yes. Imagine him as our midfield. 25 to 30 million as well. Whereas Anthony, I think he might still be at Ajax. He's good, but he won't develop much. I'm not sure he needs to that much. He's pretty developed there. Just signed him for 15 mil for Inter. Nice. Good morning, mate. I'm here for Haribo West and Haribo West only. Welcome, Miju. He's got to be an option, right? What about Sandri? Sandri, do we have him on loan or something? We need to look at Sandri again, actually. We've got Angelo. maybe Sandri's one to look at. Could you recommend a striker for West Ham to sign since David Moyes can't find one? Yeah. Sign Luca. There you go. Do that. Get Bruno. Should we see what it would cost us? So this is an old report. I'd like to see if he's valued at 24. I'd like to see how much we could structure this. We've reached a potential final 16. Excellent work. We'll get that kicked off in a little bit. 15 million in the future. Let's give you a little bit of that just to tickle the... Just a temperature. Harbour West finished 17th. Nah, he's got to be in, surely. If you're selling Zef Week, might be right to get Menino. True, actually. That could be true. We've got Calvin and Caligari, though. Do we need to? Only 6 foot needs to grow 2 inches. I think for a centre mid, we'll allow it. They won't accept that, surely. I don't know why I was about to press that then. Let's do... What do you reckon I should be offering here? Like 30 mil? You signed him for 15. Can confirm he finished 17th. Oh, he did. What's Haribo West meant to be? Haribo. Because Taribo is his real name. Taribo West is his real name and it's been changed to Haribo West. It's a young audience, Miju. Remember that. We've got Dan who's only 14 or something. He's only 14, Michael Owen. He was unhappy at United, so I do need to do a bit more. Okay. Chat, I think that's a deal. Will's even younger, true. Taribo West was fab. He was brilliant free transfer, wasn't he, on old FMs? See, I think that... should have gone the extra pound. 32 million is too much. Do you reckon? That's overpaying a bit. I've not seen Ollie. I've not watched it. Youth of today. I know, right? Could have gotten for less, do you reckon? But this is only... The thing that I don't... Well, we maybe could have gotten for less, but we've got 50 million to spend this year. Bit much when they accept straight away. Yeah, maybe. 27 in total would be right. My question here, chat, is would you bother redoing this or would you just say, do you know what? I might mud it if I redo it a bit. And would you go with this? I'm tempted to just go with it just because I don't think... I think we could have got it for less, like 25 total maybe, but we'd have to pay more up front. And we've only got 50 million as our transfer budget. And I feel like we're going to... Do you know what I'm saying? That we'd have to use more of it now, sort of thing. And I think this allows us to do more. I think just... I agree. I think we just go with it, don't we? But I also do kind of agree. They accepted it straight away, so probably it could have been a bit less. The only thing that I was thinking in the back of my head as well was... Last year we offered for him and they wanted 110 million pounds. And that made me think maybe they're going to want quite a lot here. It's only a few mil. Screw it and gut to stick with it now. Yeah, I think we might have to. Otherwise, they're going to hold out for that now, aren't they? I think he's a really good option, by the way. Is he the option? I'm not sure, but I think so. If we get sales, if we can get the money in, then absolutely, yeah. He'll definitely be worth that money for sure. Paqueta's really good. I didn't realise Lucas Paqueta was only 25. Are Leon doing this Brazilian thing, by the way? Their midfield too is those. Paqueta. They've got Thiago Mendes as well. He's listed. Is he a backup option? For $1 million. He's on 60k a week. I actually quite like Thiago Mendes. I was going to say cheap backup. That's why I mentioned him earlier. Yeah, I didn't realise he was so young, Ollie, when you mentioned him. I feel like he's been around ages, Paqueta. He is the best option. You reckon Bruno is? Oh, he's really good, isn't he? He's really good. ACRT, how you doing, buddy? Paul Mendes, they shoot him. Yeah. He's really good. Very well-rounded. Hasn't been playing too much for them. He's asked to leave because he's not been starting games. They only played him twice this year. Is that a bit of a worry? Because what I'm thinking is he's got great defensive attributes, which is quite nice. He comes in, plays there. We'll have Gabriel come in and play there. Straight off the bat, that's a Brazilian team, but also really good. Get Mendes in, do you reckon, for 1.5 mil? What FM was it where Mendes was the go-to DM? Yeah, he was He was pretty good. Yeah, let's have a look at his injury history, actually. The injury history, when you click on it, always looks worse than it is, though. Oh, it's fine. Oh, he tore his thigh. Last year? Last July, he tore his thigh, had specialist... Did I have a scout report? He's not injury prone. He's got three cons and loads. He's fairly consistent. Should have no problems adapting. Positioning and decisions is really good. Competitive streak, which would occasionally lead him to bending the rules. That's a bit worrying because we do sometimes have players that get sent off. I don't know if you've noticed. Mendes for 1.9 mil looks great. I feel like we should probably do that just as a backup. Yeah. Do you make a spreadsheet? I actually do. Yeah. Do you want me to show you it? Do I have a... I used to have a scene for it as well, but I don't anymore. Do you want to see my spreadsheet that I did yesterday? It's more to organise your own thoughts, isn't it? But where is it? Where did I save it? It's called Hertha 2.0. We need to learn the language. Little did the scout know. He has no idea, does he? Last July, he tore his thigh. Exactly. Right, Excel, for some reason, is quite GPU or CPU heavy for some reason. I don't really know why, but this is my spreadsheet. This is going to be... There it is, look. This is my spreadsheet, look. So I was thinking this might need changing now because I was thinking about a different formation potentially. So this might actually need changing a little bit. It's going to be 3 centre. That'll be another centre back, won't it? So let's change that. This will be... Let's just make that the CB. But yeah, this is what I was thinking. Love us out. Yeah, it's always good, isn't it? It's always good to have one, isn't it? The spreadsheet, the way to get a girl in bed. Yeah, I will still probably send them on a language course, of course. This is my spreadsheet, 4 words to get the ladies going. Absolutely. So these are the players that I was just looking at anyway. So goalkeepers, Neto, John, Francinho, Vinicius. I looked for new goalkeepers. There are none that are Brazilian and are any good. So I think we actually have to stick with Neto, which is unfortunate. Right backs, we've got Calvin and Caligari. Now, those are going to be pretty... This is actually right wing backs, isn't it? So we need to go back. Let's just think of the spanner, I think, when we do our transfer business. Tellez and then Ramon. Do we need another left wing back? We're going to have to wait for a new gen keeper for sure. Allison and Edison, I don't think either are available. I mean, maybe we should try it. To be honest, these might need moving now. Oh no, do you see what's happened there, chat? That's a nightmare. Is Gabriel going to be our left centre-back? I think so. Who goes centre-back then from there? Probably Brenner, right? Or Brenner goes right. Brenner goes to centre-back. Luis Felipe goes to right centre-back. Gabby goes there. Our backups then. We've got Zagadou is going to be ahead of Renan, but Renan can kind of cover everywhere too. Get a wing back who can cover left and right. Yeah, might be a good idea actually, McClutch. We do have right wing back cover. We've got a lot of right wing backs. On my save in 2030, top 3 keepers, 2 are Brazilian regens. Oh, Jamie, that makes me happy. That's good news. Let's hope so. And then midfield-wise, that will change to... That needs to be the DLP now, doesn't it? I was thinking of changing the... I wanted to do like a narrow diamond. I still kind of do. But that's kind of easy to adapt to if we do bring him in. The... Marcus Antonio goes there. The DLP then. Should we put them in? I suppose we can put in our... They're kind of what we've decided, haven't they? Bruno Guim goes in there. I know you can't really read that, but it's because they need to be read because we've not signed them yet. Gabriel goes in there. Luis Jr. not worth anything in your save? I'm not sure, Hudsey. Don't think we've actually looked at him. Crazy thought, but what about a DM instead of a centre-back? J-back, I thought about it. I really did think about it. Like I do wonder if we should do that. Mendes could be a good signing just in case you change to a diamond. Exactly. We don't really have a DLP. The other thing to consider, though, let's just look on here for a second. If we do that, We can make it a DLP in there and then play like a Metzala and a BBM maybe in the midfield. Bruno can play it. Bruno could be that DLP as well, which kind of works. If you did 2 centre-backs and a DM, your CBs would need to be quite good. Well, I think we would have really good centre-backs. Gabriel and Bremer would be really good. Time for James Mill now. Yeah, to cover everything, right? Yeah, do you know what, though? I kind of understand what you're saying. But maybe Bruno does cover that too, actually. Who's Mendes in this game? Exactly. So, yeah, I think that's worth thinking about, though. He's got good... The fact he can cover both is actually a plus for him. And then this AM thing. What are we doing next year? Are we playing 3 strikers? Are we going to go with the AM? Because if we are going with the AM, who is it? Are we signing one so that Martinelli and Angelo and Arthur and Evan Nilsson are our strikers? Maybe bring Carlos Vinicius in? Or are we going to stick with this? Also, I was looking at DMs. Rodrigo Nesta is very cheap and actually could be a good DM for us. This guy's available for 5 mil and he's only 22. And he's a Segundo Volante, which seemed to be really good in FM22. Andre Anderson's moving on a free this summer, McClutch, which is a shame. 2 centre-backs, rightly. Yeah, I know what you mean, J-Backs. I looked at it for sure. Martinelli can do both, so you've got options. True. I kind of... This game is it absolutely does. I kind of want to sign a new cam, attacking midfielder. I don't know if the really good ones are available, but I kind of want to go with it. And then that gives Savio a route into the team sometimes. Magno can cover it too. We'd have options for sure. And I think with the business we've done so far, so that's 22 million. We've got about 20 million up front to spend on an attacking midfielder. We've also got Brenner coming in. Was there somebody else that I decided to sign? I feel like there might have been, but I can't remember now. Someone cheap. I can't remember. Either way, get Mendes in as an option as well. I think we might be right to bring him in as well. Should we have a look? Let me go to the correct scene. So I'm over here. Also, good morning, Reedy. How you doing, buddy? Does Talisca still want thick wages? I don't know, actually. I like Talisca in this game. He's left-footed as well, isn't he? He's on 100. Will he want big wages? He's got a release clause. He wants 170k a week. So, yes, he does want thick wages. Cunha or Coutinho? Cunha could play both. That's true. We'll have a look at Cunha. I haven't looked again this year. Talisca's not a bad option except for the wages. I don't think I want to pay that. But he is a natural attacking midfielder attack, which is what we play. Big sign-on to drop the wages. That's the other thing. He's also 29. True. No, Antonio can't cam. It's really weird. But he's had no familiarity as a cam. He's more familiar if we dropped him. Again, though, good to know. If we needed to drop into that DLP deep one, Antonio could do it quite nicely. Mateus Fernandez. Could Nunes cam? You see what I'm saying here? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? That could work. Do you find Cam effective this year, regardless of what role? Well, I haven't, Jamie, no. But people in the Discord, quite a few people, Nikki especially, has, yeah. Antonio's actually really good at it. We could retrain Antonio to there. Especially if we sign Bruno, that could kind of work. Any Brazilians at Shakhtar? I mean, we've got Antonio from there already. He would be great, however, he hates you. Does he actually hate me? That looks great, I think. The finishing a bit low, but look at the dribbling and the technique. Great vision in behind those strikers as well. What's his long shots? 13 as well. It's not too bad. Wasn't Savio your cam? I think eventually, although his little cameo that he had in the final makes me wonder. He wasn't great, was he? Hit the post twice or something. Hit the post, missed his penalty. But yeah, I think eventually he might well be. He'll be really good. Train Savio there. I think I am, aren't I? Yeah, I've got him training there already, which is why he's now got competent in there. Cameo good. See what he did there. Did you sign Dedo the centre back? Not yet, no. Nuno gets expensive. Think he went for PSG. I think we need to sign him whilst he's still at... If we're going to sign him, we need to sign him from Sporting. Does he actually hate me? Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to sign, does he? I think he will, though, when the next season ticks over. If PSG or Atletico don't get him. Though you played him up front. I did, yeah. I also realised, Ollie, that I played him on the right as well. So he's left-footed and I played him... Oh, so that's... Savio's left-footed, right? Yeah, I played him on the right because I thought he was on the left. So I was just in a panic. Look at Conchalves. Is Gonçalves have any Brazilian in him, or is he just strictly Portuguese? I think he's just Portuguese, isn't he? Yeah. So he's a no-go. He's also at Arsenal, which doesn't help. So yeah, I think PSG might go there. Can Martinelli play MC and buy another striker? He can, yeah. We did think about that. We'd need to buy a really good striker. If we do this, we'd need to sign a really good striker. Does he have good passing? Yeah, his passing's all right, you know, for a player that is a striker, really. And I don't know which really good strikers there are. How you got very attacking to what was the most impressive thing of the comeback? I have no idea. We actually went very attacking and it actually got us goals. It was mental. I actually can't believe it. If you weren't here yesterday, chat, this is what we're talking about. If you missed yesterday's stream, we played the DFB Pokal final yesterday. I'll show you it properly here. And we were 3-0 down. We played terribly for 80 minutes. Terribly. Dominated by Wolfsburg, who were very good on the day, playing their little 4-3-3 thing. Look, Nemetcha Baku playing left wing. They've also got this weird thing. Oh, they've switched them back. But during the game, right, they had them switched to the other side. Roussillon played right back. Mbabu played left back, and they weren't inverted. It was weird. Oh, John! Chat, say thank you.
Have a look at a new striker called Patrick Bamford.
Well, thank you. Have a look at a new striker called Patrick Bamford, he says there. Thank you, John, for the 19 months. Show some love, everybody. Show some love. There we go. Show some love. Cheers, John. There we go. Yeah, Wolfsburg were great in the final. We were 3-0 down, and then I changed it and went very attacking. In the 82nd minute, we scored our first, then our second, and then Kyle George. Look, I actually haven't watched these goals back, but the Kyle George goal was an absolute mess, wasn't it? We massively FM'd them. We actually massively FM'd them. We had so many chances in extra time as well. Savio hit the post in extra time. We should have won it without penalties, but in the end it took pens. Here's our defending for the first few goals. That's unlucky. Roussillon crosses then to Baku, scores. João Pedro, yeah, he's really good. Butterfly, that's true. We should have a look. I think he might have moved. The Calgary one, he's really good. Arnold then scored this, which Neto let go through his hands. Then Arnold got sent off later on, though. I thought it was going to let it get to 3-3 and then kick you in the nuts. I thought so as well. There was definitely parts of me. We give the ball away there, and then Baku scored that dink. Riddle Baku's really good, by the way. I play him as a right wing back. Tellez scored a free kick, which started the comeback. 82nd minute, we scored that. 86th minute, Tellez to Kyle George, who's playing on the left-hand side, look. Crossing all the way across to Zefweek, who smashes it in for 3-2. 86. Then in 87, we scored the next minute, look. Tellez. What is... Hang on a minute. How has this worked? I've only just noticed this. Look at Kyle George's movement for this goal. How has this worked? I swear that this is something that happens, by the way, if you go very attacking. They just go and stand offside. Kyle George has ended up scoring this goal by standing in an offside position for absolutely ages and goal hanging. Somehow, why are we... Oh, we're still behind the goal because that's what we're on for penalties, aren't we? He just stands there, look. I say movement. It's not movement. The opposite of movement. Stands offside there, look. Is he even onside? Is he even actually onside? Like, he looks offside to me. Berbatov made a career off it. He did, to be fair. How can I see this? This goal gets allowed. Is it because it comes off the goal? It can't be because it comes off the defender, right? Because it doesn't have to be deliberate. It has to be a deliberate thing, right? 2D view. Should we check it in 2D? Because that's usually what happens, isn't it? It usually means he's onside in 2D. No, he looks offside in 2D as well. To be honest, he looks offside in 2D. Is it because it deflects off the defender? It must be because of that, but I'm not sure on that ruling, to be honest. The ball goes sideways. No way that's deliberate. Yeah, exactly right. He's on, comes off the defender. Yeah, but I think it has... There's nuances to that, right? Nuances to that, in that it has to be a deliberate action. Do you remember when Lovren played on Kane? Think about where Sterling got the touch and it was onside, but I think it was a deliberate... I think it's because he played the ball, right? I think it's regardless if it comes off him. Remember Liverpool got done? Yeah, but I think they deemed that to be deliberate. Do you remember when he was going around and talking, Jamie, in that game, when he spoke to the linesman for ages and the linesman just said, it was very debatable. Yeah, the linesman then went, I have no idea. So he just gives it, right? He plays at the ball, though. Maybe he does, actually. Maybe he does. Maybe they've deemed this to be deliberate because he goes to block it and it doesn't just hit him. Played on is not a thing. He's off when the attacker plays the ball. He's not interfering with play over there either. I think that's part of the rule. The ref proper did it. Yeah, that was a weird one with the cane. He just goes, the linesman literally goes, I have no idea. And he just gives it and just wanted narrative. I hate it when they do that. I think that's my worst thing. When they play into a narrative rather than being cold and objective. Because it happens for sure. And it's the human nature for it to happen. He looks to be trying to clear it. Maybe that's why. Because he tries to clear it there, he's deemed in to be onside. His one touch of the game, he almost misses it. Puts it in. It happened to Croatia as well, did it? Yeah. As long as the defender makes an effort to clear the ball, regardless of which direction. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying anything about the direction. A deflection would... The attacker is onside. A deflection would count as an offside. Yeah, so I think because he's tried to block it, right? I meant here, but I agree. Oh, right, you meant here. Good. I'm glad you agree anyway. But yeah. Here, the ref just wanted the narrative. He got caught up in it as well, I think. Because that made it 3-3 on 87. They're complaining. The referee gave it. It went to penalties. They hit the post 15 times. Cuisance scores his penalty because he's a Don. That's why we can't replace him, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Ricardo hit the post as well, look. So that same post has been hit twice there. Savio then hits it. The third time we've hit that post in this shootout. Schläger scores. Good penalty from him. Alex Telles, reliable. Right in that corner. Beautiful. John Brooks steps up. Straight at Neto. Makes a big save. And we win the shootout. What a narrative. What a game. One for the ages for sure. Back to transfers. What are we going to do then? Shall I look for... Should we look for strikers then? Are we in agreement? I think we are, right? I want to kind of get to an agreement here. We either want to sign now with our remaining money. We'll get Bruno and Gabriel if we can. And then with the remaining money, we either sign a cam, an attacking midfielder, or we sign, which might be Nunes, might be somebody else. We either sign an attacking midfielder or a striker. Does that make sense? Enough FM on with the confectionery cup. Right, brilliant. By the way, I have a looked at the national team, and there's not a lot going on in there, really. You say an attacking midfielder? Shall I have a look at what we want in an attacking midfielder? No, Marquinhos not doable. He's still a key player. I did look. Firmino, again, they would not sell him for any money, it said when I asked about Firmino. The only reason we're here is the World Cup, to be honest, and Lenny. Right, this makes me sad. I've got a notification from Deliveroo. Oh, it's just an old, how was your order thing. Because you have enough options as striker. Yeah, but do we want a worldie, is what I'm saying. Is there a worldie out there that we could get? Danny Olmo, yeah, that would be good. It wasn't free food, no. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the one that comes up with the most things for this role. Is there anyone who's got 13 out of 13? Neymar does. Not for sale, though, Neymar. We'll ask the agent. Nope. He's on 600k a week. Neymar would work. Okay. What about 14s all over the board? No. 13s. Gabby goal as a cam. I wonder how much they'd actually want. He was too expensive before. Or as the striker, obviously. Oh. They only want 11 million for him.
Okay.
Tete, please. He's too expensive. We did look. He's very cheap. I've just never had him score goals for me. Because you know how I said we want an attacking midfielder or a striker? He could do both. We could either choose to put Martinelli in behind or him in there. Gabigol is a fraud. That's my thinking. In my experience, he has been a bit fraudulent. He's actually scored goals, though, in this universe, I suppose. 23 is not bad. 34 all comps. I know it's in Brazil. 20 penalties as well. Does he have good pressure, though? Because that's the thing that kills penalty takers. Martinelli at cam with Gabigol up front. Van for the exact reason. That he can play both, Ollie, yeah. Oh. He is really cheap. Who would you recommend for a save? Hamburg, Luke. He is really cheap. Are we trusting that he'd score goals? Get him in. What are his cons? Very one-footed. That makes me think he's the striker rather than the cam, you know. Find it difficult settling with the core. No, that's fine. I'm sure he'd be fine. Could have real problems adapting to living in another country. Did we help that, though? He was mud for Leluja in the network game, though he did have some bright spots. Oh, yeah, he signed him in that, didn't he? And he was a bit of a fraud in that, wasn't he? Yeah, we can. Leonie, if you want to set that up, go for it. Save recommendation. And make it just Hamburg. We have a few Brazilians, so he will settle. Yeah. Like, was that the issue for Lelujo? In that he didn't settle? What's the dynamics suggest? Who does the dynamics suggest? In what do you mean? Who does the dynamics suggest? There you go. Perfect. Good work. Oh, by the way, I did ask for our director of football to suggest targets. Like, they're all Brazilian, which is quite nice, but they come up with real weird players like this. By the way, did you know Sharjah has Bernard? Right, there's a cam for you. I don't know who Sharjah are, but there's a thing. Oh, did they? I didn't even know they did that. Dynamics, go to hierarchy, look on the right. Nicholas Mendy. No, Nicholas Otamendi, sorry. Nicholas Otamendi is likely to become one of the top leaders at the club should he join. He's 35 at Benfica. Not Brazilian. Thank you very much for that recommendation. Great work. Go social groups. Oh, yeah, it's got these ones as well. Oh, look. So Mateus Nunes does actually come up on that one as well. He does like Brazilian strikers. That's true. Good point. Oh, what did you do? That's true, actually. Yeah, that's true. My Damis is recommending Messi for me, but Valencia, like, oh, sure, why not? Get him in. Bring him in. Yeah, mods, you're just going to have to remember now what save rec means. Dodo is Brazilian. Dodo's excellent. He's at Wolves, though, which I think might make him very expensive. Oh, we can buy him for 42. I don't really want to do a release clause of 42, though. Nunes coming up, though, is interesting. He would be I think he's very Dani Olmo-like in being a Declan Ricinho, in being the attacking midfielder. I do wonder if he is like our best option. He's Portuguese, though. Is that a thing? Yeah, Rafael Leao is Portuguese as well, but does he have Brazilian? No. It's because he speaks Portuguese, I guess those players are coming up, aren't they? Yeah, he's not very good, Jewel, is the only thing. If you sell Zefweek, get Dodo. If we sell Zefweek for 50 mil, I think we buy Dodo. I think you're right, actually. I think you're right. Do you have any save ideas similar to yours? I think it's basically, as long as you do a Bundesliga team, Freds, you could do this with any nation. Like, if you want to do Portuguese players in Germany, you could. Zefweek's value at the moment, I know we probably won't get this. Zefweek's value at the moment is 51 to 62 million, and he's wanted. Like, it could happen. MD, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Shall we say Confectionery Cup 12 p.m? Let's do that. Let's do that. You might get 25 tops. Maybe. I kind of agree with you. But his value is there at the moment. That's where it's at. All right. What's the Gabby goal? What's the consensus? What's the consensus on Gabby goal? Hey! Oh! Foggy! You've gone one ahead of Ash, I think.
28 months, baby.
28 months, baby.
Ha-ha.
Indeed. Thank you very much. Thought 27 couldn't be beat. Fraud. I know, right? You've gone one ahead of Ash there. 28. GG's, Foggy. Thank you very much. Thank you for that very long support. That is 3 Twitch babies right there. Can't wait for North Korean Munchen. Yeah. If it were a poll, it'd be a no for me. Gabby, go. Should we do a poll? Let's do a test poll. I'll do it. Poll. A Gabby goal. A Gabby poll. Let's call this a Gabby poll. People might not know what that means, but it's a yes or a no answer. Should we sign Gabriel Barbosa? Or one of the... yeah, it could be a set of triplets. That's how it works, right? Does he qualify for the Gabby sound? Yeah, that's maybe what people need to know. There's a poll, chat. Look, we've got this for this reason. Gabby goal or Gabby poll. Is it a yes or is it a no? You've got a minute to vote. So far, people are saying yes. It seems. Gabby goal's always been bad vibes to me. Me too, Dan. That's it. I don't know if he's bad vibes. I don't know if I'd rather have Martinelli up front. Oh, I don't know. If he qualifies for the Gabby sound, I want to change my vote. There's a Turkish Berlin team. Is there actually? That's cool. He's definitely bad vibes. That's my thing. You'll be able to sell for similar, if not more, if you get him. I mean, that's also potentially true. If we do get him, the pink makes it hard to read the chat on the main screen. Yeah. That is true, but oh well. No, I play with it off, Luke. If his Gabby sound saves you time on making another for a different play. This is true. So people really do think yes, though. 34 votes to 9 for yes. But is he bad vibes? That is always the question. Let's make a bid and just see how cheap we could get him. Because if he's like, he could be 4th choice and we could sell him for more money. Like, they want 10 mil. I think it becomes a no-brainer if he's this cheap. I'm actually just going to remove those. Like, for that, what choice is Brenner now? 18th, 19th, I think. Does a poll wants to ignore it? Nah. I wanted the poll wasn't a... this is what's going to happen. It wasn't a referendum. It was an opinion poll. They exist. Bring down the installments. You reckon we can get it for cheaper than that? He's going to be playing with me. Yeah, fairly soon. What did they say they wanted? 11 to 16. That's lower than 11 to 16. Yeah, it's advisory only. It's an opinion poll. Okay, they want 20 mil like this. You put Gabby on the side of a bus for now this. I know, right? Okay, so they're going to... people like Coldplay, you don't trust people. Exactly. Yeah, that's true, actually. It's a no for 22. I agree. What about for 14? They still want like 20 mil. Technically, referendums are advisory polls. That's true, actually. Technically. It doesn't really, Reedy. It becomes a... I mean, we managed to get through it last year. We managed to get to the knockouts last year. Lost to Liverpool. It's just very tricky. You have to sign... that's why I'm signing loads of really young Brazilians so that eventually they'll become part of our well, we can register them. Yeah, exactly. Homegrown. Yeah, homegrown. That's it. Maybe 5 mil after 50 and 5 mil after 30. He's a flop. He won't lose out. To be fair, it's 10 mil. In...
follow me. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. You reckon the 10 mil's the bit there? You should aim lower than transfer value with the first bid, more room to negotiate. Yeah, but sometimes you do that, Sebas, and you just get a red, and then you're done.
Follow me. Okay.
They want more if you do that. I think so too. It's not a horrible price for him at all. It's 4.45 million this season, and then 10 million in a year. 3 million 3 times. Are we going to notice that? It's very...
Okay.
It's not that much, is it? Thanks for the follows, by the way. A few follows coming in. Who are they? Let me read them out. Ollie, B3K, and Heriberry. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. I think if he plays 50 games, that extra 2 mil means nothing. Agreed. Like with the 50 games thing, just split it across 50 games. You're not noticing it. You can sell 15 at least in future, basically money back. I don't think that's a terrible bid for a striker that is the only player that comes up on the search engine. For like, him and Neymar are the only two that come up. Like he's got the attributes. I think it's kind of no loss here. It's a little bit more than I wanted it to be when I saw that his value was 11 mil. We're basically doing 16. It was a no-brainer then. Sign Neymar. Yeah. I wonder if we do this and still look for more. And I know we might get upset that he's not going to be a starter and things, but we might need to manage that later. But I don't know if he's bad vibes or not, but I think he's quite good. J-Backs, well, I really like Vinicius. I still might do that, to be honest. Neymar went Malvern. Why wouldn't he come Hertha? Yeah, he's not old enough yet, though. Love how big in life comms matter. Can say it's 4.5 over 3 years, 16 million both. Oh, yeah, massively. Massively, yeah. Bro, big time. I'm going to put the bid in. We can still decide later, can't we? Barbosa the pen merchant. Yeah. That's all right. That's all right, that. Because, like, think about it on our spreadsheet. It could even mean we could sell Arthur. Like, I feel like we could get good money for Arthur Cabral this year. And that could really give us some nice money. Because Dortmund want him. Wolfsburg want him. We might get a 30 mil bid for him if we'd really tried it. I don't want to offer out, though, and upset people. I've never seen him attempt an overhead kick, by the way. Which is a great player trait, but I've never seen him do it. Because I wonder if he's lacking the physicals a bit. I know he was actually our joint top league goal scorer, but... Gonna miss the Arthur sound. That's true. We'd have to sign the other Arthur, right? Arthur average. Arthur goal sound world class. Yeah. But if we get 30 mil for him, is that just not money for old rope? You can't sell Arthur. He's just been cancelled. Don't kick him while he's down. True. Barbosa has never done well for me. Could be my style, but he goes to Arsenal every save and does well. Yeah, I see him do well for other teams. Again, I've had bad vibes for him. More Arthurs, the better. Is that what we should be doing? Oh, I'm a bit conflicted now about what to do. Carlos Vinicius, by the way, I didn't actually look. I still would like to sign him. He's 28 though. He's not finished. He's 28. Let's actually scout him. Because he's maybe a similar sort of price. How's Salkov done at Arsenal? Not amazing. Not terribly though. I think he's actually played some games. Yeah, I don't think he'd be scoring many goals though, Ollie, would we, if we get that Arthur? He scored 3 in 20. Not quite the same goal scoring return, is it? What does this Arsenal team look like, by the way? We're having him. Is the meta just to sign all of Arsenal's Brazilians? Because we're going to take both of the starting ones. He's not finished. He's Brazilian. Exactly. I do really like Carlos Vinicius. I feel like he'd be good vibes, whereas Gabigol would be bad vibes. Are we basing our transfer strategy off of vibes? Absolutely we are, yes. We're having him like at some kind of pet shop. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, okay. I thought for some reason he was on a really big wage. It's not. He's on 26k. It's fine. Vinicius could potentially take Zagado's spot. He could. All right, we've had bids accepted here then. Let's offer some contracts and let's work out what's going to happen. Oh, that's the other player that I made a bid for. I've trialed this guy. Just as a left back backup. This guy's going on a free. I know he's not amazing, but should we just bring him in on a free? Just as an option. 6'4", he's going to score near post corners. Yeah. FM is easy if you buy Sesko and you win. Yeah, but he's not Brazilian, Chilton. And we can only sign Brazilians, so... He's a solid backup. That's what I thought, Ollie, right? And he's on a free. All right. No. Oh, transfer plans. Transfer plans up in the air. He's not interested. You play for Arsenal. Get Martinelli to endorse it. I'm going to try. Right. He's uninterested. We might need this to tick over. Have you got Mateus Nascimento? No, I don't think we do, actually. That's a shame. Benjamin Sesko. I think we talked about that once, didn't we? Gabriel is not interested. I was pinning a lot of hopes. I wonder if they're going to accept that deal. We got it for quite cheap, didn't we? Can I just do a screenshot of this? Because I want to offer exactly this. And I don't want to pay more than this. Oh, what have I pressed there? I feel like that's a good offer. I'm going to do a screenshot of it. By my 17-year-old regen. Yes, please. Could I? With it says offer contract. Did it say that? Why can't I do a screenshot? That is weird. Let me check again. Look at Nash Mentor. We've definitely looked at him, yes, in the past. Right, I've got a screenshot of that if we need it now. Where did it say offer? Did it say offer contract up there? Did it? Oh yeah, you can click on that basically, and it just says that. It just comes up red. Yeah, there you go. Have a look at Nash Mentor. Yeah, we've looked at him. We can look at him again if you really want. Like that? Oh, he's down there. Why is he so far? Oh yeah, he's gone to Manchester United. He went for 11 million when we didn't really have the money to spend. Stalk him. Wait, no. Yeah, we're going to have to put him as our top target and stalk him. I mean, we're already scouting him, so we'll do that first. Then we'll do that. That's a shame. Bruno is very interested, though. Gabigol is very interested, but feels there's more... He wants to go to Monaco. Probably they'll pay him more. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah, I've declared interest. Let's offer a contract to Bruno, who I quite like the idea of signing Bruno. Can I bring that down to regular starter? It's just a little bit lower, isn't it? 40k. That's a very reasonable contract. What's he currently on? He's on 42k now. He's willing to take a little bit of a pay cut for us as well. So I guess because he's not been playing games for them. Let's see if we can get it down slightly more as well and put the appearance fee up. And put that up as well, which I think he'll like that because he's not played games as well. We'll do that as well. Give the agent a tickle. Well, he just accepted everything I said and didn't make... He's not changing. Right, we'll do that. That kind of works. 38k a week, I think, for Bruno. Transfer's going all right, I think. We don't talk about Bruno. No. See, I know the reference. I watch TikToks. Bruno's coming in, Pav. That's the first start. We're thinking about Gabigol because he does look quite good. And we had a bid accepted for Gabriel, but he's not interested in us, which has broken my heart, to be honest. I had a bid of like 13 million up front accepted for Gabriel. He mugged you off a bit there. He did a bit, yeah, Chilton, to be fair. I upped other things and brought down his wage, and he just went, nah, I'll take those other things, but actually I'll keep the wage. There was no negotiation there, was there, at all? Horrible. Have a look at what you sent in the general footage. I will later on, Harry. Not whilst I'm streaming, I'm afraid. He's going to want quite a big wage, is Gabby, isn't he? Gabriel, dreams can come true. Dreams can come true. Look at me down there in the middle. And I know you're not. No. And I know you're not be strong.
Follow me.
Can I bring this down? Do you reckon he'd accept being a squad player? 95. He wants a big wage, doesn't he? Oh, that's cool. I've not watched it, Dan. I need to. Thanks for the follow, Chilton. Appreciate you, buddy. Wasn't expecting a rendition, but we'll take it. Oh, if you mention Gabriel Dreams, then you're always going to get a rendition, I'm afraid. That's a big wage, isn't it? Eardrums bleeding. That's harsh. That is harsh. And a minimum fee release. That's a big wage. I don't think you're going to score goals anyway. I feel like I want to swerve him. I want to swerve him, chat. Like, I'm getting bad vibes anyway. And he wants 90k a week. Which we can probably afford, but it's a lot in it for a player that I feel like he's going to have a bad attitude. Is that a thing? Does he in FM or not? Stacks knows. Let him go to Monaco. Yeah, look, you said the same thing, haven't you? Ignore democracy. He's bad vibes. Get Carlos Vinicius. That was the other option, Pav, yeah. I'm going to walk away. I think people might be in agreement with that anyway, knowing the contract now. I think if you had your poll again and it was now like Gabby poll, yes or no, I think with that contract, I think you change it maybe. Like to reject any. We need this to tick over till next year, I think. And then Gabby might be interested. Right, we'll bring him on trial just to have a look at him, this guy, because he's on a free. He'll try to fight you on the training ground. On the training ground. I think so as well. We need to wait for Carlos Vinicius' loan to be up, which is at the end of... Is it end of June, I think? I voted yes for Chaos. I support not signing him. Right, brilliant. Fringe player could be a good Bundesliga player. How much did you want on a contract just as an extra body in there? Fringe player, 8k.
Follow me. Okay.
All right, if you play 30 games, you can get 10k. I think we sign him just as a bit of a depth, basically. A day to remember is becoming me. Yeah, exactly. Did you win the cup? Yes. Malaga, have a look at yesterday's stream at the end of it. It's the last game of the stream. And yes. I love days like this, streaming for nearly 90 minutes, progress one in-game day. I think they're the best ones. 35k appearance fit. Yeah, but he's never gonna pet play, is he, Hodzi? He's gonna be about 4th choice. I think it's worth it. He can happily take his 35k when he plays one game. Why are they obsessed? Why, if that happens, I'm glad I got him. Works out. Can we get a rendition? Got to go my own way from High School Musical? No. No. I'm not a performing monkey. Dan, come on. Have some respect. Bestilio, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. He's going back to Benfica, I think, Pav. Lies. Yeah, that's probably true. Jared Bruno will not give me more sports scientists. He'll say yes to anything else. Sports scientist, though, absolutely not. Right, we've been to watch him. He's gonna. The tide is turning. I'm waiting for it. The tide is turning. I'm pretty sure he's going back to Benfica. Let's just check it. Carlos Vinicius. They won't give you more sports scientists. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, he's got no future fee or anything. They want 15 to 22. Him and Gabby Martinelli up front, and then Nunes behind them. Is that the dream? Look at the team. This, look. It would be playing this. We'd have Bruno Guimaraes there. Gabriel there, if we can sign him. I know you can't really see him there. We'd have then Vinicius as the pressing forward on this left-hand side. And then we'd have Martinelli there. And this wouldn't be Arthur Cabral. It would be Mateus Nunes. Or somebody else. Or Paqueta. Should we have a look at other ones then? We might need to think of options that are not Gabriel Barbosa now, won't we? So the Great Confectionery Pun World Cup will take place at 12 o'clock. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You can go to the shop without worry of that, indeed.
Follow me. Okay.
Jed does not like scientists. No, clearly not. John T, thank you for the follow, buddy. All right, then. Let's look for who else comes up on that. Interesting that strikers do come up in this. Talisca be great, but wants 110k a week. Who are these cheap players down here? I mean, you're Italian. Thiago Mendes, reminder. Good idea. We need to do that. Find a worldie 10. We need Kaka vibes. That's kind of what we're looking for, Pav. That's what Gabby... not Gabby Jesus, but although... I mean, we could. I wonder if this is our guy. Paqueta could be our guy, by the way. I'm worried a bit about his physicals and also his price. They want 90 million. It's probably too much. Yeah, João Pedro is a great one. The kid at Watford, Fred's, yeah, for sure. That has to be above the sports science thing. It might actually well be, yeah. Look, Gabby Barbosa comes up as a cam. Alex Twixera is on there. 33, though. Like, no one really comes up on here. Coutinho. Oh, Coutinho's listed at Barca. Oh, he's on 375k a week. We might be able to loan him. We might be able to buy him. We'd have to get them to contribute to the wages. Hertha Berlin isn't a 90 mil signing club yet. Not quite, no. Back up the truck. Barca will absorb the wage. That's what I'm hoping for. They want me to pay 230k a week to sign him on loan. Physicals are pretty poor, Rob. I'd say pretty poor, very poor. Let's see if they pay like... We still have to pay 140k a week there, which is quite a lot still. Actually, more than that. 180k a week. Talisca be clear. He wants 110k a week and he's 29. I just don't know if that's worth it. I still think this is too expensive. Like, whatever we do here, this is too expensive, isn't it? Especially when he's got these physicals. But he would be great at pulling the strings in behind, wouldn't he? I think we have to steer clear of it. I don't think we're quite there. Still cheaper than... Yeah, still cheaper. Talisca be great. I really like the look of him. 110k a week. We asked. He'd want... Oh, he wouldn't. He'd want 200k a week. Yeah, sorry, J-Bax. You're right. You are completely right. He's on 110k now, isn't he? You never know. With Barca paying 180, you might only have to pay 40. That's true, actually. I'm putting it for his current wage, aren't I? I think they reject it with that in there. Though. You're actually right. For some reason, I'm thinking that he's going to want what he's on now, but maybe he doesn't. Let's just see, for the sake of seeing, right? For the sake of seeing, let's just see. Let's just say. Should we just say? Let's just say. We'll just walk away. Let's just say, shall we? Should we just say? We can always walk away. Don't worry about it. We'll just say. We'll just have a look, right? We can always walk away. I don't know what I'm doing. How much up front do you reckon? I reckon we might need to do 15. Basically, they're going to want 35, aren't they? Is that Gemma Collins? Yep. Let's just say. The big JC. Lock in the 8. Yeah, we do need to lock that in. Okay, if we pay 57... I thought it was Marjorie Dawes. There's a bit of that in there as well, actually. You're quite right. Let's just say. They want quite a lot.
Follow me. Okay.
Is this even something we want to do? 57 for a 30-year-old FM sacrilege. Yeah, it's true.
Follow me.
I still think it's probably... I still don't think I'm going to do it. But we're just saying. We're just saying. Don't worry. We'll just see. We'll just see. Thank you for the follow, Captain Doctor. Gemma Collins' impression has secured another follow. My work here is done. He's worth it, in my opinion. I think it does take us to another level for sure. Okay. They want a lot of money. Time to walk away, GC. I think it might be. I think... Do you know what, Ian? I actually kind of agree. I think we might need to recalibrate our idea of where players are at their peak. Especially with you when you're not quite the top team in the world. I think you might need to bring go for those 29-year-olds. I think that makes sense. He's got the same movement as GC. He does, yeah. They just never sell him. Yeah, we could bring this up. And then do maybe that. I still don't know if I want to do this. We might never play the 50 games. Laughing selling over anyone over 25. Yeah, true. You may as well offer it. It's true. Renier the cam. Renier hates us because we didn't play him and he left his loan. Can you sign Gabriel if you sign him? Yes. I think so, just about. This might be worth checking. But we are getting a bit more wages as well because Dani Alves leaves and a few others and Patrick and stuff. Just get him to 49 and never play him again, yeah. Do you know what? They keep wanting more, which I don't like. I just think this is too much for a player that...
Follow me. Okay.
No, I'm walking away. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. To be honest, Coutinho is great, but I think I'd rather go for like... I think I'd rather sign Talisca on 200k a week. Wait in the window, see if they lower demands. Also worth doing, actually. If his price continues to drop. When's his contract? If he's got 2 years on his contract, who wants him? Juventus. If Juventus don't go in for him, that might well become a lot cheaper, actually, as well. That'd be a very Newcastle circa January 2022 signing. Yeah. Get rid of attributes, just look at the cams. Well, we can, yeah.
Follow me. Okay.
We do need Brazilians. That is quite important for this, isn't it? Deadline day loan for Coutinho. I can see it happening. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Tigers, Vigor, Lionel Messi, Fake Manager FM, welcome in. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. We might be close to 8k soon, by the way, chat, on followers. We can't be far away now. We've been close to it for a while. What was I doing? Nationality is a Brazilian, at least partially. I think Nunes might be my guy. Paqueta, too expensive. Renier's not good enough yet.
Follow me. Okay.
I want someone who's microwave ready. That's not the word, is it? Oven ready.
Follow me.
It's pronounced Messi. Right, yeah, fair enough. Paqueta's so good. They want 100 mil though for him. It's not going to happen, is it? Still Nunes for me. I think you're quite right. Thanks, Boris. Is that what he said? Yeah, he did, didn't he? For like the Brexit deal. I remember that now, actually. You're right. Christian, thank you for the follow as well. And Kapoop. Okay. Kapoop. Thank you for the follow. And Hates. These names are fun, aren't they? Hates Gurn. Wesley Patati. I think we've got Patati. Patati Bravas. Is his name Wesley? He plays for us, look. Is his name Wesley? Yeah, it is. We've got him already. He's on our under-20s. The 8 is an A. Haggern. There you go. Much easier. Now, Mies is my name, so that is the reason. Got you. Got you. Welcome in, Mies. How you doing? And Haggern, welcome. What do they want for Talisca? I'm not paying 200k a week for him. Not happening. Not happening. Otavia is an interesting one. Otavio. He would be very good. Again, is another one that's only half Brazilian, but was born in Brazil. He has no... Does he have any caps for Portugal? No. See, if we became the Portugal manager... No, not the Portugal manager. If we became the Brazil manager, we could actually get him to be Brazilian fully. Which half? I think top half, I think. He's really good. Loads! Adam for Wolves, yeah. Anthony in AM moving from the wing could do. He's decent. I think I'm more like I want oven ready, don't I? He declared you can't make in Brazil fully. Oh, did he declare? Did he? Oh yeah, he's declared. Fair enough.
Follow me.
That's a shame because we would give you all kinds of caps. Load, thank you very much for the raid, buddy. I appreciate you. Viewers, welcome in. We are continuing our Hertha save. If you are new here, it's Hertha Brazil. Where we're signing Brazilian players for Hertha Berlin, as we're currently looking at a Portuguese player there, as you've seen. How you doing, Josh? Welcome in. Load, I hope your stream was good, my friend. He declared and promptly didn't get called up. Yeah. It's a shame. Cunha comes up. Cunha comes up. Definitely an option. The 8 decisions is a bit worrying as a cam. The rest is great, though. Don't know why he's not scouted. They want about, what, 20 million for him? They view him as a fringe player and he wants 44k. That's not bad, you know. Scored one of the worst own goals I've ever seen. Love it. Love it. I'm back after the Gabriel rejection. What's happened? I don't know. He's not interested in us yet. Cunha looks a bit good. He does look good. See, that's an option. Is there any strikers or wingers who can cam? Lots, I'm sure, but not. I don't know if I want to do that. I want someone who can come in and be that guy. I'll tell you exactly who I want. I want... Where is he? I don't know if he's on here. Oh, maybe because he's not... Well, Nunes is kind of that. I want this guy.
Follow me. Okay.
And he would come in and do that. Loan deal again, I'm feeling with Cunha. Oh, that could work, you know. He's no Coutinho, though. Got Snackerjacks. Nice. Nice, Will. Oh, no. What are you oh-noing about? Just about Will coming back. Cunha is like your Pogba. In what way, modern aged? But he's not natural either. I think he would be, though, very quickly. I think it's an easier conversation to go from a centre mid to a cam. Go get him. Got to buy him back again. Oh, got to buy him back again. I see. Yeah, for Hertha. I got you. Yeah, I got him. Andre Anderson's just moved on a free transfer, Cotaldinho, so it's not going to happen. He's not interested right now, is the thing, though. And PSG want him. Could get Tabata back. We had him before. Any of these actually good? Anyone jumping out, chat? When I asked the director of football for recommendations, they said Richard. I don't think he's very good, but it's a funny name, isn't it? Ex-Barca Rafinha, any good? Not really, no. Martinelli probably be a good 10. Yeah, we like him. We talked about that yesterday, actually, Pav, quite a lot. We tried him there, actually, for a couple of games. He didn't get great ratings, but I don't know if that's a tactical thing or if that's a him thing, but he would be a really good... I'll probably want him to be an attacking midfielder like that. He would be really good. Tete, I know, he's really expensive, though. They want big money for him. I mean, it's maybe possible, though. Why is he not scouted? Martinelli needs to be up top purely for sound purposes. That's true. How are you developing? It's not been too long yet. We've continued 1 day today so far. So, João Pedro is actually unreal at cam for you, is he? You've gone... Oh, that's the other one. He's really good, by the way. João... That one. No. There. Took a while to get to him, didn't it? He's not quite there yet, is he? I know he's only 21. Ballon d'Or man, exactly. Got to pay the big bucks for the big players. It's true. The only thing that holds me back on Nunes is that when we go to this screen, he's going to be Portuguese on this list. And look how many lovely Brazilians we've got. Is that going to hold him back for me? I've developed him well 6 seasons. Yeah, of course. I think you need older players. I think we need some oven ready. I think we do. I agree with you. I think Nunes is that. I think when we get Bruno Guimaraes in, he's that. I think some of our signings, if we get Gabriel, I think it's great. Why Nunes is a no? Because he's Portuguese. He's absolutely everything we need. He's all of it. But for the fact he's Portuguese. Oscar? How much would they want for Oscar? 51 mil. Nunes hates the manager. Yeah. I know, that's weird, Ian, isn't it? Magno right there in the squad. Yeah, he is. Again, though, not oven ready, is he? He's 20. He's not oven ready. He's great, and I think we should eventually move towards him, but I want somebody who's going to make us not a third place. Oscar's very good, yeah. I don't think we can spend that much money on a 31-year-old, even though I do want a slightly older player. Is Cunha the guy, then? He's a fringe player. They won't loan him. He's only valued at 20 million. Stop saying oven ready. Yeah, fair enough. You've got a point there. I will stop saying that. This is really cheap for Matheus Cunha. Is he? The oven ready thing is triggering me. I'm so sorry. Wait till the season ticks over. Yeah, we might need to. I kind of want to just get things in. Get things moving there. Why am I doing that? I don't even need it for this. Let me remove it. Do it every video now. I might.
Follow me.
I might do it. Oven ready. Sneak it in. Hang on a minute. Is that my... I think the oven's ready. Yeah. Oh, Lenny's up and about. Lenny's up and about. I might need to go and let him out for a wee chat. They want 35. Once is fine, but it's the fact you said it 15 times within 2 minutes. Yep. Oven ready. The comments would be absolutely hating it. Stop going over 20 million. What do you mean stop going over 20 million? Like, whatever I offered, they wanted 35. It doesn't matter whether I went over it or not. When you let him go for it, check the oven if it's ready. Yeah, I will actually check. No offering, no spending over 20 allowed. I do like the click. It's very jump. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that people like the click. What, 31? We're not allowed over 20. All right, you can have 10%. No, you can have 5% if that tempts you in. Right. We'll wait for it to click over. We'll wait for it to click over. Right, chat, I am going to... Did anything happen there? Why have you been removed from the shortlist? No. What are you doing? Danny Kalakavaha Is the warming up thing up and running? I think the oven might be ready, actually, yeah. Above value for a fringe player. Yeah, but yeah, what do you mean? That's what they want. That's not me off. That's not... I haven't done anything wrong there. I've got Everton to sell this year as well. We need to get rid of him. He's on 42k. Shall I offer him actually to his loan team? See if they want to buy him. Are you getting a roaster? Oh, now I might have to. I love that. Yeah, that's true. It's Mac Jartin, which I assume your name is Jack Martin. I love that as the first time chatter in the chat there. First message is getting me to say up and ready. I love it. You're on board. You're welcome here. You get it. No! Dan! They've offered you a job as a scout. Oh, God. We need to offer him a new contract. No! Everton as the AM? Yeah, maybe. You're telling them off. Okay, good. Thanks, Rob. Just wanted to check that. You still at the club? I think so. Dan might be going to... Only as a scout. Are you the chief scout here? No, you're only... I could offer you... I could make you the chief scout. But no, Dan might be off to West Ham. Remove Moz. I think that's what happens. Dan Garvout. That is incredible, isn't it? Not even chief scout. I could ask you to stay. Good work, Dan. Good work, Dan. Well done. Just need to give us all new contracts so we don't go. I think I do need to do that. Good work, Dan. He's at the shops. Is he at the shops, though? This has happened again. Is he at the shops or was he on his way to West Ham? And now he's turning around and he's on his way back. That's actually true, Midget. It's a good point you've made there. He's rejected him, so that's good news. Right, chat, I'm going to go and let Lenny out because he's scratching at the door. I'll be back in a second. Have a little sip of coffee as well. I will not be long. Enjoy some wonderful music. I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.
You can just use them. I don't care.
I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not. I'm but two panties. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not. I'm but to pump this place up. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not. I'm but to panty drop.
Oh yeah, Amaro. Yeah, me like it. Every time you wake up, stunning with no makeup. Me like it. How you call my name up? Got me feeling way up. Me like it. Haters tryna break us. Them know they can shake us. Me like it. Baby, me no chaser. Get ready to take off. Okay. Yeah. Up. and
Lenny,
away we go.
you need to apologize to the chat because chat. Guess. Hang on a minute. Guess who didn't need to go out for a wee, but had just decided that it was his lunchtime, and that he just went and sat next to his lunch bowl and just looked at it. Yeah, I did say the word lunch. It's not lunchtime. And is it lunchtime? No, it's not. Not lunchtime. Not yet. After the stream. He didn't need a wee. He went outside and just looked at me to come back in. He's a ridiculous dog. Aren't you? Say sorry. Feed him, coward. I swear he's huge now. He's getting much... Do you want to see a size comparison? He's this big now. That's how big he is. He absolutely loves it when he picks up, when I pick him up like that as well. Radars for ears. He does have radars for ears as well. Oh, is he tired, are you? You hungry? Savio is a long-term 10, big time, yeah. What do you reckon about that, Lenny? Actually, is there any Brazilian players called Lenny in the game? Looking stonk in the hindquarter. Yeah, he is. He's strong boy. Tired. You watching the chat? Good boy, good boy, good boy. You good boy. You good boy. Watch this. Loves it. Look at that little head wiggle. How heavy is Lenny? I think he's like, what, 11 kilos? Maybe 12? I'm not sure. I can't remember now. Right, Lenny, you're going to get in your bed. In your bed. Go on then. Ugh. Let's watch him get into his bed. See if he does. You going to get in? No, he's going to stop. What are you doing? He just stood there. He is about a year and 2 months or something like that. Go on then. Get in your bed. In your bed. Don't look at me. In your bed. Good boy. There we go. You're just going to sit there, are you? Like that. Okay, there you go. Doggo booty cam. Yeah, a little bit of that. Hello, TTV Murray. How you doing, buddy? Right, chat. Sorry for that brief little break there. Lenny decided that he wanted to go for a wee, but he didn't really. He just wanted to have some food. So, yeah, in a minute. Well, in about an hour and a bit, you can have lunch, all right? He's literally looking at me, licking his lips now. In about an hour. He's looked away. Look at him, licking his lips. Sat on his hot water bottle. It's like the same age as well. That's mad. That is mad, CRT. That's cool, though. Lenny for loan manager, yeah. Will James rejoin from Bayern? Did he end up going to Bayern? Is it... How did you write his name? Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, he did go to Bayern. Does he? Will he come back? No. I don't see moving to Hertha Brazil as an improvement from working for Bayern, James. That is terrible. Top 10 anime betrayals for sure. Could you maybe do a Makalele career reset? Yes. That is something that we have talked about, TTV. Yes. The only thing with those is defensive midfielders, they don't have a lot of like, not a lot happens to them. They don't score many goals and things. It's just whether, can we make a highlights reel? But yes, that would be cool. Truth hurts. Yeah, maybe. Can I exterminate him from chat? No. Willard, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Right. Shall we? Let's continue a little bit. Moving on from Dan being a good bloke, actually. Right, we're going to continue to loan Talas Magno, which is nice for another season. That's confirmed. We don't lose him from the squad, which I think is useful. Zidane is the career resim I want to see. Yeah, we talked about that too. I think that's a really good one. I think that definitely makes sense. Look at Ollie Moddin. Ollie's been great at modding recently. Really good. Hey, Liam. Liam, thank you for the 15.
You were my favorite.
You're my favorite. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. 50 months. Chat, show some love. Show some love. I'll do some emotes. There we go. That's because Liam, still at the club. Still a coach at Hertha Brazil. James, gone to Bayern. Right, Marquinhos Cipriano. Danny Cipriano is joining on a free transfer as well, which is nice. That's good. You are loyal. Yes, you are. You're too big time. That's why we've got to buy. To be fair, you did win the league last year, so is that a win for you? Maybe. I see that you've kind of been vindicated, haven't you, in what you've said. It's annoying. Gabriel will be a good signing. Are you interested yet? Oh, extremely doubtful. Extremely doubtful. Does that mean, are you telling me there's a chance? Right, they've accepted the same deal, which is good. Let's try again. We might as well, right? I think he's our number one. What do you mean? You just said now Barcelona are in and Newcastle. I am playing a strong enough squad. You're going to help that. If you join, you're going to be making it stronger. What do you mean? He'd go to Bayern. Yeah, he would. He would. That's annoying. We need the season to tick over, I think. But I am annoyed by that, Phil. I am. What do you mean? Why have you written that here and not in the chat? I'm annoyed that you reported interest. I don't know what I'm going to say, so I didn't say anything. Is DGM back? I'm not sure he is. Yeah, the tick over is soon. Let's get to that point. We're going to find out who is in the league next year. It's going to be Fortuna Dusseldorf, who have got themselves promoted. Did anyone get relegated that has good Brazilians that we can just poach? Highly unlikely, I know, but we'll have a look, won't we? Who got relegated? Greuther Fürth, Bochum and Sandhausen. Any Brazilians in the squad? No, sir. Any Brazilians in the squad for Greuther Fürth? Yes. Lucas Silva. He's not terrible, to be fair. He's not great. They bought him for 650k. Irons, I mean, that's awful. Oh, yeah, no, you rejected it, Dan. You rejected it. I sweet talked you and you stayed. Right, we just paid out some money. We're going to have the tick over now. It's at the end of May, right, I think? Or is it just after that? No! Leone to West Ham now. What are you doing, West Ham, poaching all of my scouts? I need to go and offer new contracts to all of our staff, don't I? Leonie's now interested in one. She might not be. Oh, no, we can't lose Leone. We're going to speak to her. Oh, don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it. I ignored you. Don't worry about it. You've rejected them. It's fine. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Netinho wins under 20 best player. Who are you? Do I need to sign you? Sign you as a last resort, okay? Ireland named German players. Martinelli came third in the German Players Player of the Year awards. That's cool. She has always been loyal. Who's next? Morientes recent. I love Morientes. It's a real shame he didn't really cut it at Liverpool. But I was proper excited when he signed for Liverpool. He made his debut against United, didn't I? Didn't he? I didn't. I remember I went around my nan's to watch it. So excited that we had Fernando Morientes. I wanted my hair in a little what's it called? It's like mullet. He had a proper mullet, didn't he, Morientes, when he signed for Liverpool? How'd you play? Great. I smashed it. Slightly disappointing, actually. Henry has a mullet. Yeah, he does. I'm not sure it's a thing that should be about in 2022, but back in those days, yeah. Watching João Pedro, watching big João Pedro on by now. I don't know what that means. On BT now. Gotcha. Right, there you go. For Cagliari. Milan Baros greater than Morientes. Milan Baros scored goals for Liverpool. What a guy. Bruno. Let me talk about Bruno. No. Or we don't talk about. Is that what it's called? He's a unit, yeah. We'd love to see a Shevchenko resim. That's cool. Should we sign Bruno Guimaraes? Bruno Guimaraes? Bruno Guimaraes? How do you say his name? Any Portuguese speakers in the chat? Diaz, how do you say his name? Bruno Guimaraes. Is it that? It sounds about right to be that, doesn't it? We'll call him. We don't talk about Bruno. Anyway. Lots of sh in his name. Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Brun Guim. Okay, it's Brun Guim. Welcome, Brun Guim. We are signing our first signing. Guimaraes. I think you might be right, Josh. I think it's got to be something like that, right? Or Brun Guimaraes. Brun Guimaraes. Dennis Bergkamp might be a good sim. I've actually made a thumbnail already for that, Murray.
Follow me.
I need to change like the clubs that end up being on it, but I've started to do a thumbnail for that because I think I agree with you. My business partner playing on the great. Did you say something about Bastos there? What was that? Oh, Bas Savage. They used to go clubbing together. Oh, nice. Oh, nope. Bruno Guimaraes. You don't say the U. Do you not? No, I'm going to call him Bruno. Someone say Bastos. I love Bastos. I need to get on that, but hungover. Yeah, no, fair enough. Guimaraes. This calls for Google Translate. Should we find out? I've got 20 plus notifications on Twitter. I think it's people saying all of it's people replying. Oh, God. What's going on here? I've got so many notifications. What's happening? Is someone just quote tweeting me on the... What is happening? Who is this? Someone being... What's happening? Oh, look at this. This is hilarious. FM Genies. Okay, I'm not really sure what that person's doing. That makes no sense. I think that's Fame. I think that's Fame, everybody. What happened to that other Pedro? Which one? The Watford one or the other one? I might just block this person because I don't really know what's going on with that. That'll do it, won't it? Yeah, I don't know. Remember us when you're earning millions. Will do. This is why you mute the word. Yeah, that's actually, I need to do that. The Kev Showdown one. The João Pedro one. No, that was the Calgary one, wasn't it? He's at oh, I'm blocked now. He's at Spurs. Look, he's really good. He is actually, but he's 31. I don't think we should sign him. He's 31. The one is just... Oh, is he just called Pedro, is he? That's the Spanish one. Yeah. Flamengo one. Yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, that one. He's still there. He's wanted now by lots of teams, actually. Is that the... I was just going to go and find the pronunciation, wasn't I? And then I never did. Was it gambling? Was it? Nice. What do I do with this? Do I make a bid for him? Where's Holcat? Don't know. I don't trust Wiki. Yeah, I'm not sure I do either. Right, Pedro. 6'1" would be good. I don't know if he's the guy for us, though. Has he not got a... He'd be 50 million. He looks good. What's his goal record like? Well, I just looked at that. He's got 2 in... Not great. He got 5 in 21 last year. 10 in 12 starts, though. It's not that bad, actually. He wasn't starting for Flamengo. Did I not even look gambling? Oh, yeah. Follows Gary Megson, though. Was it actually you gambling? I'm really thoroughly confused about what that was. Was it actually you gambling? Good squad player, innit? Yeah, he would be a good squad player. I don't know if we want to spend the money on him. Maybe we'll come back to that. Maybe we'll come back to that. Right, chat. Anyway, do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Because it was actually you. Was just live football twittering you in the mud. All right. I'm a bit confused by it, gambling. And for the reasons for it, it was a bit strange, but okay, fair enough. I'm glad it was you and not some random person, but okay. Interesting. Hello from Brazil. Welcome in, Zeda Barao. I hope you're good. Welcome in. Anyway, it's pun time. It's bloody pun time. I just need to open the correct document and get that